Welcome to the guide using the blockchain land registry system in Nigeria. This video will help you navigate its core features, and the prototype also demonstrates the potential of blockchain technology in managing land registry. Please remember that the data and transactions you see are just demonstrational data. They are only intended for demonstrational purposes. They are not real transactions. At the start of the survey, you're expected to actually access the prototype on this link. So I click on this link. The prototype demonstrates the potential of blockchain in managing. First, you would explore. Before you start exploring, you are expected to copy a session code. This is the session code. Either write it down or copy it, as this session code will be further used in the survey when you answer other questions in the survey. So let's start with the land search feature. So once you've read on and understood what is here, you can click on I understand, please continue. To search for a property, you click on start now. Here you will find two different criteria. You can actually use a longitude or latitude, or use an exact location and area where you already know. So for example, for those living in Lagos, Agege is a common place. Ikeja is a common place, so you can search. So Baja is a common place for Lagos. For Ibadan, Bodija is a common place. For example, Oluyole is a common place. So there are just few data sets here. So I'm going to try with Lagos, for example, Ikeja. So or Agege. So here. Now the next thing you want to do is to search. Now this, it's loading and it brings the locations under Agege. When you say view detail, because of the data set we are using, it fetches the map of that area. So for example, if you can explore the map, but what we just want to check here is to explore the properties under Agege. So these are the properties under Agege. So you can, for example, if you want to see the history or transactions that are about this retail shopping complex, you can click on it. So you can see it shows you how much this retail shopping complex, the land was sold, the owner, the current owner, the tenure type, and other informations concerning this property. So you can also view here to see history or verify details of every transaction. So you can see that on May 10, the land was record was created. On December 30th of 2023, the land record, the ownership, there was an ownership transfer from Ayodele Arike, and there was a land sales. So you can verify each of these records. So if you click on this, there is a text that explains how the verification works. When you click on verify, the transaction ID is copied to your clipboard and you are taken to the Blockchain Explorer. Now, the Blockchain Explorer is helps you verify transactions. So, for example, you can paste your transaction. You can paste your transaction. So, if you click on this, for example, you can paste your transaction here, and it validates the transaction. So you can see it's a valid transaction. It will tell you the time and the date the transaction was created. So this helps you validate a transaction. So that's it for the record verification of land. So there are other functionalities like how lands are created from the admin panel. This would be done by the land registrar. So these are just demo. These are not the real subsystem. So here you can see all properties that are existing. You can search by region. You can create a new property and validate the record. So you can see where you provide information. To view an existing property, for example, you can see these are the transactions and the history on that property. So you can also perform actions such as selling of property or transferring of ownership. And when you do that, it shows up on the blockchain. So after exploring some of these features, please, you're expected to return to the survey, which is here. We've copied the survey code. Then you're expected to put the survey code in this number 3. So once you provide the survey code, then you can give us answers to every aspect of the survey. Thank you for participating and contributing to this innovative